Welcome to Brews with Bros. My name is Mike and I'm a professional beer drinker.
I'm Brian, also a professional beer drinker who used to work at a cold beer and wine store.
This week we are featuring Margarita Gose, brewed by Spectrum Beer Company. Let's clam it. Will this beer pair well with clamato? Stay tuned later and please don't forget to hit subscribe and notification bell for future content.
Mike, let's crack open a can.
Oh, you never asked, Brian. I'm gonna get down to business now. Here's some background. Spectrum Beer Company is a gateway craft beer project founded in 2018 from Vancouver, BC. So it's a very recent company and a recent beer. There is something for everyone in beer. Spectrum is focused on fruitier flavors, lighter body profiles, and experimental takes on the classic beer style. This will appeal to wine and cocktail drinkers, but still may appeal to the beer lover.
For the appearance. What? It is a cloudy beer with lots of sediment. A very light head.
For me now, Margarita Gose is a light orange hazy look with sediment that has settled on the bottom of my glass. It's an unfiltered beer with no head or foam to speak of. Maybe just a little head this time. When I poured it before, it was no head.
For the smell, it has a lime and yeast smell. It smells nice. But being a beer, I don't want to put this in my body.
For me now, I smell an intense lime with malt and some strong hops. Margarita Gose has a sour, sweet citrus lime fragrance to its overall scent.
I'm afraid to try. For the taste.
The good part, usually. What do you think, Brian?
The taste. That is a strong lime flavor. This would be good at a lemonade stand, but at a pub, you wouldn't find me drinking it. This beer goes from sour to prune face sour.
I can see that, Brian. Now, for me, the taste, whoa, that malty sweetness is totally gone, and an intense sour bitters remains. Because it's an unfiltered beer, a higher density makes for an intense sour hops flavor, ramping up the strong bitters taste, with lots and lots of lime, that's for sure. But it does not really taste like any beer that I've ever had before in my life.
Here's a fun fact. I think I'm going to take all week to tell you about this.
Sure.
Margarita Gose is brewed with fresh lime juice, salt, a little Belgian candied sugar. This is a classic margarita flavor. We recommend throwing it in a shot or two of tequila.
Or 3.
That takes away the limeness and dilutes it a bit. This improves the taste and gets the true summer vibe. Mike, to clam or not to clam? That is the question.
Certainly is. This is our beer parody. This will be our clamlet.
Well, hey, from bad to worse.
Why not? This will be our clamlet of the night, like I was saying.
Here's clam in your eye.
And also in yours. We've added clamato juice to this beer. Clamato is a combination of clam and tomato juice, more commonly known as clam wine. Here's to your health, because we're going to need it.
I think we should have brought the bucket out for this one.
I think maybe you're right. It'd be the first time since October.
Cheers.
First time since Halloween we would have needed it. Oh, the smell.
For the smell. My lovely wife said, yes!
Yeah, she recommended it, didn't she? We know word.
For the smell. This smells about as pleasant as diarrhea. It's a lime tomato disaster.
Tell me how you really feel about this, Brian. Now, for me, the added clam renders an intense tart sour tomato scent with badly tainted floral hops aroma. Thought it was much worse than before, but the clam has done its damage and truly tainted the smell of this strange and bad mix. Taste?
For the taste. From the taste, I'm surprised that I'm not running for the bathroom door. This is tongue-curling failure. This is a tongue-curling failure. A sour tomato does not make a good drink.
I'm lost for words right now. For the taste for me now, in one word. Oh, I'll drink some. I'll try it again. And a word, disgusting. The clam has hijacked the malt right out of the mix, so there's no balance between the malty sweetness and bitter sour. The malt had been the number 2 ingredient listed on the beer can, so I thought it would still be there after adding the clam. Instead, what remains is a tomato lime with a strong bite of hops, yielding a clam bitters cocktail disaster drink. Yuck.
Yuck is right.
Disaster drink is a good way of putting it.
Uh-oh.
You okay?
Now for our question, to clam or not to clam. This week, I would recommend you stay far away from this pair. But it may be good for washing your dog after fighting with a skunk.
Just skunk attack, yeah.
So it's a not to clam for me. How do you feel, Mike?
Not much better. For me, simply, never again, a most definite not to clam this week for me. And I'll never pair these two, never again in the future. This week, we would like to know your opinion, everybody, in the comment section below. Tell us what you think of Margarita Gose. Do you agree with us? Next week on Brews with Bros, we are featuring an old standard, Labatt Blue. Labatt, yeah. That's a normal beer. So.
If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. Let us know if there's a beer that you would like us to try in the comments below. If we choose your beer, we'll give you a shout out in a future episode.
Oh, good night, everybody. Good night, Brian.
Good night, Mike.
Same time, same place next Sunday on Brews with Bros.
On Brews with Bros.
Good night.